I speak unto thee this day, and I say, fools they are, who go a-whoring from me. That is, when men will know of me, and have served me, and have loved me, and they go a-whoring after the gods of the heathen, I say they are qualified as fools. I say you are living in a time when many are fools, and I say they have turned aside to foolery. They have taken up vanity, stupidity, and darkness, and I say that they love it so. And I say it is because they have chosen the way of transgressors, and the way of transgressors is hard. For I say that I, the living God, never ever intended that my own people would go a-whoring from me, would follow after idols and bow unto the same. Yet I say in this wayward, perverse, and vile generation that multitudes have committed those sins before me, and I say they think they get by with the same. But I say it is me, the living God, who is indeed bringing forth my wrath, my fury, my indignation upon them, and they shall pay for their wickedness before me. For I say they are fools, magnified fools, for they have departed from me. I say this day, when you look upon the condition of the land, when you look upon the condition of the nation, when you look upon condition of men and women throughout the world, I say, what is it that you see? I say you see their multiplied transgressions visited upon them because they departed from me. I say in this wicked, perverse, and vile generation that I, the living God, will bring down my fist of retributive justice upon the evildoers. That is, I will cause them to suffer because they have chosen to oppose me in all that they do. That is, they have chosen to go after the ways, the gods of the heathen, and it shall prove to be the course of their own destruction, their own damnation. I say that I, the living God, do not call thee to transgress, to violate me, but I say that I call thee to walk uprightly in me. That is, I call thee to be thankful that I give to thee the words of life, the words of truth, that you can adhere unto and obey the same. I say, when you see the ones who are full of foolishness, vanity, vexation, and darkness of their own choosing, because they have gone to other gods, know they are fools. And I say that it is me, the living God, who will cause the fools to be beaten with many stripes in the days of my wrath revealed. For I say it is me, the living God, who is thoroughly sickened by the spiritual adultery that I see committed day after day. And I say, just as I continually punish the ones who are worshiping idols, so the ones who depart from the way of truth to take up idols shall be punished. For I say, if they think they remain under the blessedness that I give to the ones who are true unto me, they shall find that it is not so. For I say it is a time that I, the living God, will bring down all of those who are so proud they think they get by with their adultery against me. That is, because they have elevated themselves in pride and contempt and disrespect towards me, and somehow imagine they get by with the same. I say it is me, the living God, who will show them that it is not true. That is, it is me, the living God, who will show them that yes, indeed, they pay for their transgression, their violation, their separation from me. Yes, it is me, the living God, who will show them again and again and again that I still maintain my indictment against the ones who are full of spiritual harlotry. That is, the ones who wipe their mouths claiming they've done no evil when they have indeed committed transgression against me. For I say that I, the living God, am not deceived, nor am I mocked, and those who choose the way of fools will pay for the same. For I say they are going in a way that I have forbidden, a way that I've told my people they are not to go. So how can they maintain that it is me that they love and they expect the blessing of the same when they are playing the whore? That is, when they are giving themselves to a multitude of crimes against me and thinking somehow I bless them in the same. Oh, what a rude awakening the fools shall have in this wicked generation who have turned aside from me. For I say it is my guarantee, it is my promise, that the way of transgressors is hard. And I say, when you see the ones who think they get by in their multiplied transgressions and violations against me, no such ones are deceiving themselves. For I say they have chosen a way that I, the living God, never ever intended for them, and I say they are wallowing in the same. then they are expecting to receive the same blessings that I, the living God, do give unto the faithful. But I say in this wicked generation that many of those who have thought they got by with all of their spiritual whoredom and harlotry, their violation of me, will find that it is not true. For I say they will find that that which they have so much pride in, that which they've given themselves unto in worship and adoration and in oblation, will prove to be nothing but a heap when I, the living God, am finished with the same. For I say it is me, the living God, who will bring down the proud works of the ones who have departed from me. And I say, even though they may think they are safe in this world, it is not true. For I say it is me, the living God, who is well able to take any man or woman's idle throne and pull down the same. That is, I'm able to end it in a heap of rubbish, of ruination, of devastation, whereby they will wail in despair. But I say, what are their cries unto me when they have departed from me? That is, when they've taken up the ways, the gods of the heathen, and loved it so, I say they are fools in my sight. I say that I, the living God, have sent forth my prophets, crying out again and again and again, yet I say men have stubbornly refused to hear. That is, they have stubbornly refused to repent, to turn from their proud ways and come unto me. I say they have stubbornly gone on in a way that is foolery, a way that is vanity, vexation, and darkness. And I say they have chosen that which will prove to be nothing but emptiness, futility, and despair. I say this day that I, the living God, have called thee to walk uprightly. I say that I've called thee to be coming forth ever uplifted in me. And I say that I've called thee to be thankful that it is me you are privileged to look unto and believe. For I say if it is me, the living God, that you seek to please and obey, that you walk circumspectly before, it is me, the living God, who will keep thee in my light. But I say if you prove that you are indeed as the foolish transgressors, that is, the adulterers who have turned aside to other gods, then I say you will pay the price of the pagan. For I say indeed that those who have turned to the gods of the heathen, the pagan, will pay for the same. That is, they will find out what it is to serve the empty, futile gods of the pagan, and they will find out there is nothing there but despair. For I say in the hours that I, the living God, am bringing forth the ventilation of my wrath, my fury, my indignation, reveal, I say that the gods of the heathen are to no avail. For I say, what can dead gods do for men who cry unto them? Absolutely nothing. And I say, what can the gods of the pagan prove to be able to do against me, the one true God who is the Almighty? I say this day that those who are found guilty of harlotry, of whoredom, of adultery before me will pay for the same. For I say that I, the living God, have guaranteed it, and it is true that the way of transgressors is hard. And I say, when I've strictly forbidden those who are my people to worship the gods of the heathen, yet I say they turn unto the same, I say they shall be counted guilty before me. And I say they shall receive the full measure of my wrath poured forth, for I say it is my time to do so. I say this day in a wayward, vile, polluted, and corrupt generation, that I, the living God, will bring forth the remnant who will be proven to be faithful and true unto me. That is, I will spare them from the vindication of my wrath, giving them the way of safety wherein they can be kept. That is, if they will but walk circumspectly in me, redeeming the time, they will see that I, the living God, do give mercy unto them. And I say, if they will but walk circumspectly in me, redeeming the time, they will see that it is truth and light that I put upon their path. I say this day that I, the living God, have called thee to walk uprightly. I say that I've called thee to be uplifted. I say that I've called thee to be coming forth in me. That is, ever guided in the truth, the light, the strength that I give thee day by day. For I say, through me, the living God, you are given the blessedness, mercy, truth, and life that I alone can provide for thee. And I say, through me, you are directed in that which I give thee, which is the truth always. Therefore I say, this day do not be so quick to assume that those who transgress against me get by, for they do not. For I say it is me, the living God, who will punish the evil, the wicked doers, the ones who have departed from me. And I say, when you see the ones who are shipwrecked in their faith, because they have chosen to believe the lies of the liar and reach out to the gods of the heathen, know they deserve what they receive. For I say they have estranged themselves from me, they have gone afar off, and I say they love it so. I say this day that I, the living God, do not call thee to walk in the foolery, to partake of the vanity, and be overwhelmed in the same. But I say that I call thee to be directed, corrected, and guided forth by me, for I am the one who is able. That is, it is me, the living God, who is able to give mercy and truth, instruction and direction unto the ones who will receive of me. But I say that the ones who walk afar off in violation will pay for the same. For I say that I, the living God, am not mocked, and whatsoever it is that men and women will do towards me, I say the same is returned unto them. And I say they will find themselves many times in sore distress and dismay, crying out to their empty gods. And I say the futility of their lives will return unto them to pound them in the same. That is, because it is my way of giving them retribution when they cry and they cry and they cry and there is no response to their cries. That is, when they look to what it has become, their lives a heap of ruination because of their departure from me. I say this day, when you see that I, the living God, do ventilate my wrath upon the ones who have turned aside, I say, have no pity upon them. That is, in the sense that your heart goes out in false human compassion when they receive their just rewards. But I say instead, be thankful that I, the living God, do give to thee the way that is truth and light, the way that is mercy and strength, and the way that is hope intended. And I say, be thankful that if you are faithful and true unto me, that I, the living God, will keep thee through the storm. But I say, if you are amongst those who have turned aside, who have become transgressors, who are violators and adulterers, of course you shall pay for the same. And I say, it is me, the living God, who will heap upon thee the wrath that you are worthy of, because you have violated me. That is, it is me, the living God, who will heap upon thee that which will cause thee sore dismay, and you will be moaning in the same. For I say, you have chosen a way that I, the living God, never ever intended for thee. I say it is the way of fools. I say that I, the living God, do know for a fact that fools must be beaten with many stripes, and still many of the fools will never repent. And I say it is because they are so proud, so arrogant, so lifted up in their own assurance as to how great they are. But I say the truth of it is, they are not great at all, but I say they are simply great fools. That is, great in the sense of the amount of foolery they have yielded themselves unto. I say this day that I, the living God, do counsel thee to be faithful, to be true unto me, that you can be kept by me. That is, do not be as those who accept the insinuation to war against me, and likewise pay for the same. For I say, you will see in this wicked generation that those who thought they had it made in this life, who worship their pagan gods while living under the blessedness that I gave unto the righteous, I say such ones will find out what it is to be thoroughly separated from me. That is, to reap the reward of their adultery, of their paganism, and have no God to answer them. I say, give thanks, give praise.